Hey guys, this is Coach Louka. I'm here with Coach Maria. We want to share with you an exceptional way that you could train with a partner called Partner Calisthenics. Now, if you haven't watched our first video on the Partner Calisthenics, make sure you check that out first. Today we're going to be going over different exercises and new ones that you could do with your friend, with your training partner, or maybe a stranger.
That could work.
So we're going to be doing a pushing movement, pulling, hinging, squatting, and also a bonus one, which is carrying your partner. Now, this form of training is actually quite unique, but it dates back in early history when humans used to train, but they didn't have any equipment. They used to use calisthenics, body weight exercises, and each other for added resistance. So the first partner movement we're going to do is a pushing movement. We're going to be face to face, and we're going to be pushing into each other but avoiding our heads from colliding. So I'm going to place my palms right into Maria's like this and really have a strong grip. This is very important. So squeeze my hands. We're going to go on our tippy toes. Our arms are going to be straight, shoulders down, and slowly we're going to do a press. Nice. Nice and slow. One more. Awesome. Another one is basically I hold my hands and you do the push-up.
Alternating, yeah.
Go ahead.
It's gonna stay up high though, right?
Yeah. Nice. Good. Do you find that challenging?
A little bit.
Because the angle is weird.
Because of your
Yeah.
height, you're taller than me slightly.
Yeah.
So when I go down, I feel like I'm more using the upper part of my my shoulders.
Yeah. So the interesting part about these exercises is that the angles are awkward. So because you're using an uneven weight, the angles, like I mentioned, could be unusual than when you're using free weights. So that's the challenging part. Next one is going to be a little more challenging. I'm going to lay down on my back and get into this position. We're going to grab each other's hands really tightly. Maria's going to be in the plank, and you can do a push-up from there. Good. Now keep your arms straight, and I'm going to push you up. And we can do it at the same time. One more. Nice. Good. Quite challenging for the stabilizing muscles, the core especially.
Yeah.
When doing these, make sure that you have a partner that is either equally strong or has some level of athleticism. You don't want to be doing this with a beginner, guys. It's going to be
You don't want anyone falling on your face. If you're in Louka's position on the ground, that's one thing,
Exactly.
right? Because the imbalance is pretty much present. So to avoid any possible head-to-head collisions, we want to make sure that we have the same, or more or less the same level of fitness.
Yes. We're going to be doing a pulling exercise together and an angle. So I'm going to grab Maria's hand like this, and the other one crossing each other. And I'm going to step in front of her and a little bit beyond her feet. And we're going to go really slowly. Both together at the same time, leaning back and then pulling back up. Nice. Slow, slow, slow. And pull. One more. Good. Awesome. How did you feel on that one?
Better.
Yeah?
Yeah. And especially, I actually kept my heels on the ground, which gave me more stability as to going onto my heels. So
Okay.
keeping full flat foot allowed me to be able to go and feel more confident in the movement.
Yeah, you have to play with the angle
Exactly.
to make it a little more challenging or easier.
Yeah.
Super. Next one we're gonna do is this way, this grip. Hand cupped on each other, like this. Same position. Elbow's gonna be in. And pull. I wonder if you could try you doing the row,
Okay.
and I hold the position.
Like the.
Yeah. Try stepping more forward into me. Yeah. Does that work?
Yeah, I feel more of the. For me, anyways, I feel more the row.
Yeah.
Because I feel you like.
Good. So it does take some level of creativity and a little bit of know-how on body mechanics to make it work. Next one is going to be a squat. So I'm going to get myself into a plank. You can hold on to my feet like a goblet and just do your squats. Okay? Yes. Whenever you're ready. Find that?
Good.
Yeah?
It's just to make sure that you do a couple of tests just to make sure that when you come down, the feet is not
Yeah, not in your
kicking
face.
But apart from that, it was good.
Super.
Challenging still, yeah.
Challenging.
Yeah.
Cool. This one is an arm in arm. We help each other up in a single leg squat. So we're gonna be in this position and yeah, lifting one leg. And then let's try squat slowly. Up. Good. One more. Super. Do you feel we're like going at the same rate, and we were helping each other a little bit?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see the outside leg though, because here we're stable in the middle. And now we're going to be further away from each other, so I would be curious to see the stability on the outside leg.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Another way you could work the legs is through jumping. So we're going to do assisted jumps. I'm going to be facing my partner. One leg is going to be up. She's going to lift hers. I'm going to grab her leg and her arm, and we're going to do some hops. And let's make a circle. And you go back. Go the other direction. That's a fun way to work the legs and get a little bit of endurance cardio going on. We're gonna work the hip extension, the hinge, in a bridge pattern with the partner. So I'm gonna get it in the ground, in the tabletop position over here. My partner is going to put her legs on my hips for added resistance. Okay. And I'm going to bridge up. That's a really great way to challenge the posterior chain, glutes, hamstrings, and back.
While the other one is still engaging the core.
Another way to do this is you would get, actually, why don't you get on the floor in the same position I was? Okay, you're gonna be like this in a tabletop.
Oh.
And I'm gonna be, instead of having my, in the prone position, I'm gonna be
So you're gonna
supine.
do an L-sit type thing.
Yeah. Get a little closer to me. Okay. I'm gonna be like this, like this. And as you go up, I'm gonna go up as well.
Okay.
Ready?
1,
Go.
2.
One more. Nice. How's that?
Obviously, by doing the partner work, I feel that the person should be on one side and then the other, because it puts a little bit
More
more
pressure on one
end,
side.
on one end, yeah. And for you?
Yeah, that position is a lot challenging for my shoulders because of the extreme position that I have to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fun. So make sure you do both sides, or life's not fair, so sometimes you don't have to be totally equal,
Yeah, it's just to have fun with it, play around, be playful in your movements.
Another fun way to work with your partner is carry them. So Maria's gonna be the monkey on my back and I'm gonna crawl and see if I can eventually stand up. So I'm gonna get in this position. I have to be really solid. Go ahead and squeeze tightly. Nice. So you can carry your partner that way, and as you saw, I can stand up and squat also.
While I enjoy the ride.
We have a bonus that is a shoulder press. So the way to do this is one person is going to be in a half kneeling position. The other person is going to be in a plank with legs crossed over. So person kneeling is going to have the other person's legs over here, and you're going to do what's called a lumberjack press, where basically you bring up and you alternate sides like this.
Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Okay, good. Super. Gets really challenging for the person. It's
Lifting up, because it's that moment of stability that you have to maintain at the top.
yeah.
So if you want to play around with your partner in a sense, you can play around with the tempo.
Exactly.
And it can definitely be challenging for both.
Yes. I felt that in my quads, in my midsection, in my shoulders. Super.
Good.
So what would be the best way to incorporate this in your training? You're not necessarily going to build a whole program around these techniques. I would just say use a day just to have fun and play with someone else. If you're following a particular program, use it as active recovery, fun, and a different challenge.
Or even use it as a cool down.
Yeah.
After you've done your workout, if you want to just have fun with it, just use these movements to be able to cool down.
Absolutely. You can even incorporate it with other tools like kettlebells, barbell, or TRX if you want to. Use it at the end, like Maria said, or on a different day. Have fun.